stream crashed. Last time that was not great. No, no, no. No, no, no. Let's see, I guess I should hop right in again. Yeah, sorry about the last stream. Stream crashed. Or, my PlayStation crashed. It just turned off. Don't know if it overheated. Let me check, actually. I think it would give me an overheat warning message before. Anything else? Don't know. I mean, I'm playing LittleDeadPlanet 3. I don't know. Let's see, LTO speed. Yes. Hello? 1 second, I'm texting some PS4 crashed. Okay. Yeah, sure. Last stream, my PlayStation just crashed last stream. Like, it just turned off. Like, it flickered, turned off. And we're back. Lol. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, I just crashed. A little annoying, I know. Let me find something to do. I know what we could do. We could, use the Cheetanator. It flies. It no clips. It's the Cheetanator. Da 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 da. Put the homemade goofy aw sound effects mixed in there. Call it a day. Yeah, so I created a very bad hack bot called the Cheetanator. What is it? It no clips. It flies. It is the Cheetanator. So you see here, if you can't tell, I already have the sackbot walking. I can cheat. I can fly away. See? It's just brilliance. Can I take a photo from out there? My camera is locked out there. I don't think this is gonna work. Did that work? I don't think it did. No, it didn't. Okay. Well, yeah, I usually use the Cheetanator to, you know, cheat through levels. Story mode. Oh, I also forgot. I like have god powers. I can just summon pop-up powers out of the thin air, just sneeze and they appear. Also, my Manglewood and adventure save is corrupted for whatever reason, so we're not gonna talk about it. Actually, we should probably explore it. Or, okay, we're gonna do a very bad vote here. Should we do the Bunkum Lagoon, the Ziggurat, Mango, or the prologue? Actually, no, just the other three, because the prologue I finished. Which one are we thinking here? Can I see the levels for your project soon? Can I see some of the levels for your project soon? Yeah. I'll gladly show you. It's had a rough cycle, but at this stage, the Manglewood stage, here it is. Little Lost Planet is the project name. I'm still working on it. I've been very lazy. I need to start like production because I just have level layouts and a not well-made world hub recreation I need to fix. But in order, introduction, a cutscene level which I just named Save and Rest cutscene. The world hub, the White Wolf Tower, the Rusk Escape Tunnel, Welly's Belly, dimensional doorway level by the way. A 100% prize thing, so if you don't want to play for the story mode or the story I made, you can just go play that level and get all the objects fast. And the marketing demo level. I don't, maybe you see, I think it was someone similar to you. I saw that new information about the White Wolf era stuff. If you know any information, even just like pretty basic level stuff, please tell me. It'll be very helpful. Maybe some obscure stuff, maybe you know. I don't know. But if you have any like information of you know the White Wolf era stuff, that would be very nice to know. But I'll show you the world hub. I'm gonna scrap. I'm gonna like delete. I'm gonna like redo the world hub because all the proportions or everything are like just messed up. But here it is. So the White Wolf Tower would be here. The elevator lift to get here is here. This is where the player spawns. And this is not like I made this up. I'm like using footage to recreate this. I don't know how over here works because I know like it's somewhere over here. This like lift area because you can see the White Wolf Tower in the background in the footage. I still don't know what this is though, like in the footage, but so I added it anyways. You go through here. There's an NPC. I kind of just stopped here. I got lazy. And then there's also this, which I need to finish. But besides from that, that's it. Except Welly's Belly, but I just had the background for that. Nothing else. I am importing modded stuff though. That's the entire point of this, that you play through and get the modded items, while also having a little bit of an adventure. Getting Sackboy back to his homeworld with the Sable Oak Tree. I'll actually show you some of the modded stuff real quick. Very nice looking so far. Thank you, thank you. Again, the world hub's inaccurate, like proportionally is inaccurate. It looks a little choppy in my opinion. I need to clean it up. But I will show you the modded stuff. This is bugged. All the materials I have modded are technically bugged. So this one's bugged because it doesn't have proper bevel. This is also bugged. Bevel's too fat this time. And this one's technically bugged because you're supposed to be able to change the color and darkness of it, which you can't do here for whatever reason. You can do it in alpha though. But ignoring that, I got them in. And these are not mine. These are made by Pixels 1080. But I'm just gonna re-import them myself, so I have the price bubbles. But there's that. Oh my god, guys, is that the Cheetahnator? It is. It's really badly made. I made this in like 10-15 minutes. It has a lot of bugs and flaws, but it's fine. We're gonna deal with it. There's also the funny sticker I made called Cheetahnator, and there's red font. Actually, it's white. Is it? I can't tell. A second, like breaking down my own thing I made. Let me change this Sackboy real quick so I can stop flying. Here it is. Here's the lovely sticker. Cheetahnator. Beautiful. But anyways. There's also actually let me load up a level again so I can show you something I forgot to show. Dang it. Let's go to why am I all the way over there? I really wish there was a good image outside of the White Wolf Tower. I can't tell what it is. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, actually, I saw that in one. I think Magisphere maybe or a different one. It's supposed to be like a bunch of paper. I think like, and obviously that's obvious, but like I think it's like a bunch of like paper airplanes stacked on top of each other or something like that. I'm not too sure though. I can't tell you either. It's too compressed. But here's the background for Welly's Belly, and the background you can update when you beat the level, along with the other modded stuff I'm gonna mod in, or a friend actually will do the Dimensional's Doorway stuff for me. Thanks to him actually. Also, I don't know if you have an answer to this. You honestly probably don't, and I don't blame you. But I was watching the Bunker Retold, and they used the modded objects here. What is actually in this object, I'm pretty sure. Is it not? Oh, wait, no, I was thinking of a different one. Wait. No. What is it? Oh. It's this one. Okay, sorry. So they have, I have the same modded object as the Bunker and Retold team did. So you could throw it like this. But the problem with mine here, okay, this is modded. There's no physics. It doesn't interact with anything. And when it does, it bugs out and usually makes my level crash. Let's see if I can get it to work here. Like, I really wish it had physics, so I would have been happy. It doesn't, and I have zero idea why. It's very annoying. Just goes right through stuff. That's really weird. If you know how I can fix that, or if there's like a way I can get it to interact with stuff, I tried physics tweakers because it does have a tag connected to it. And I think Bunker and Retold used the same thing I did because they have the same modded thing. They have the same lines and same bugged, throne animation here. You can see it's hollow inside. But I'm just, oh, look, this one's interacting with physics. Not me, but it's still interacting, see? Sometimes it does, and sometimes it still bugs. It just isn't fair, I don't understand. I don't honestly know why. Oh, I went in that level to show you something and I didn't. Dang it! Ah. That's the attention span of a goldfish. Let me look back. Let's see. 1 second, we're having technical difficulties. As, me, the person, is not very, smart. I want to show you a quest here, sorry, I was trying to show you that. So here is a quest, which we have from a photo, which was probably, the photos from around the White Wolf era, and it showed this as a quest. Last of the Regional Playboys. That is a crazy name. I have to admit, that's a crazy name. And it only gets crazier when I read the description. It makes the context of this way worse. 3 naughty wolf clubs have found themselves trapped in the forest. Help them get home. Objective: find Huey, Deary, Beauty, which are wolf cubs. Maybe related to Rusk, maybe not. I don't know. Obviously, they don't have models from what we know of, and if they did, we don't have them. I'll send you the photo. I'll send you the photo I got that from. I will. Let me get to my Discord real quick. I have a few other photos, but they don't have the White Wolf quest log on there, so I'll just show you the one with the quest log. Where is it? Let me find it. Where is it? Wait, let me find it. Okay, I found it. Here it is. Look at that. I sent it to you on Discord. Do you still have the image? Yeah, if you want me to... Oh, wow, yeah. That's from around the White Wolf era, and if you look at the bottom here, you can see exactly that. The thing. I have a few other photos. I'm going to be lazy and I'm not going to send them to you right now, but after stream I will. But that is the most important one in my opinion. So yeah, that was a real quest probably. So I did add that as a quest. I would probably make it a little level. And you could probably get like the White Wolf sticker out of it, or like a wolf cub. I want someone to make a custom, just generic wolf model, so I can just use it. Yep, I know. Welcome to the reality of LittleDeadPlanet 3 Alpha and autism. I'm not actually autistic, but you get it. I wish we had one. Had what? Oh, the generic wolf model. Yeah, I wish we had one so I could just use it. But I either have to make a custom one or I'm gonna have to improvise a little. I probably could just someone could make a custom model. A generic wolf model. Like a wolf cub, like kind of like this, but like generic, or like Albie, but generic, or colon. Just something like a generic wolf model I can use. Also, like, I don't fully understand the Manglewood theme. I know that sounds stupid at first, because I'm like the expert geek at that era of theme specifically. But like Jacob is the curator, from what I understand it. But a lot of the plot is around the wolves, and Jacob barely has any plot significance in Japanese Manglewood. He is like there probably as a tutor a little, and then he loses his marbles, and you have to find them and get the blast power up, or an early version of that. Aside from that, though, we don't have, you know, a lot. Jacob doesn't do a lot from what we know of. I'm gonna add a quest here for a minute. Actually, I'm gonna just remove this. I don't need this. Yeah, what did Jacob even do, bro? Yeah, that's the question I'm still pondering to myself to this day. What did he do? I have a wine, Jacob. Oh wait, no. One of my friends is recreating the fancy Jacob model, so special thanks to him. I messed up here. I think Jacob's a bobblehead because he has a really big old head, if you can't tell here. That's kind of it. I don't know what he sounded like. He was in cutscene where they put the White Wolf's down, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. And then he slaps his face. He's probably. I like to imagine that like he was gonna say like a speech and he forgot it or something, so he slapped his face. I don't know how true that is. That's just a very bad guess. It's probably I'm probably completely wrong, but if I were to take a shot in the dark, it could be something like that. Like, oh, I forgot my speech. I'm stupid. Slaps his face. Very sad. Emotional. I also know that you have Albie, which Albie had 2 models actually, or an early model and then his second model. Second model is the one you know probably for the footage, like the one with the wolf. But he had an earlier model that was paper mache or paper. Paper, I mean, not paper. Paper. There's also Cola. Let's be real, no one barely knows who Cola is. You don't even know what she did. I mean, I don't. And the White Wolf guy. Is it hard to mod LittleDeadPlanet or just put music in it? So, I would say it's relatively easy for me to mod, but I've also been doing it for a while. One thing I will never ever touch and never ever will is music. Modding music, because you have to have your FSB file outside in your game, which if you don't have a modded PS4, that will never happen. And I don't have a modded PS4, so that will never happen. I'm going to gatekeep how I import these into PS4 retail. Actually, I won't, but I'll keep them for the stream. I don't know, English words. So, if you're new, it's a little hard, but if you have like Workbench and Toolkit, and you're importing stuff, you should be fine. That's exactly what I was thinking, Like, that's what I thought. I think that's what I think, personally. I also don't, there's like no evidence behind mine, and I don't think there's very little evidence behind yours either, but I have a theory that like Rusk is like Albie's like rebellious father, and a rebellious daughter, I mean, who wants to explore the forest or whatever, and teams up with Sackboy to infiltrate her own father's castle or tower. A little far-fetched, but it's an idea. I think it makes sense, honestly, in my opinion. Do you think Rusk is related to Albie, or am I just being a poo-poo head? I mean, just wrong. Again, there's no evidence at all behind my claim here. Like, really, at all. But they have very similar outfits. But, like, if you wanted to put a song, for example, Malachi, can you? Or is it still very hard? I think it's relatively hard. I'm not sure, though. I've never touched that realm, so I don't actually have a good answer. I've touched the modern materials realm and objects realm and everything else that isn't music. So, I would say it's pretty hard, probably. That's what I was thinking. I think there's a piece of dialogue in the alpha where Albie calls Rusk his daughter. Can't remember exactly the line exactly, but he said something. Yeah, do you know where he, like, was it in the files, or was it from that footage we have, or do you just don't remember? If you don't remember, I don't know. I'm not there. I mean, I do actually care a little, but quiet. Middle schooler poster, but yeah, I should add you to the team maybe. I mean, you could be my storyboarder, I don't know. Or just help me with, like, information double checking. Because I'm a lazy bum. We're gonna work on tentacles for the meantime. I know, crazy. Wow, these are actually pretty cropped well made. I got canceled at a Starbucks. I don't remember how many segments it has, but I know a few. Yeah, again, Japanese Manglewood plot is just very, just not known, really. Oh, we got 3 people. Welcome, we're talking about nerd stuff. Nerd is the word. Excuse me. Let me put here. But I think the least important character in all of the White Wolf era is either these wolves, which we don't even have models for, or a level, or anything, except that quest log. What might just be like, for example, I think it was probably real, but I could be wrong. The cake is bad. Oh, it's you. Hey. Yeah, we're talking about nerd stuff. What's y'all favorite piece of LittleDeadPlanet beta? Do you mean just betas, like betas, or like early alphas? I mean, I have a favorite alpha. It's Alpha 1. I know. My favorite beta. Sorry. Yeah, for LVP3, good question. My favorite just LittleDeadPlanet beta in general was probably the Freezertron beta, because you know it has the what do you call it? Oh yeah, the Freezertron. But apparently we could have gone like 5 years earlier if some moron didn't replace the some of the stuff of like someone like installed like hardware on the actual PlayStation 3 dev kit for some reason and like really erased a lot of the stuff. RIP to half of the betas on archive. What happened to them? I don't know. It's just like what the thing you guys most like about the LVP3 or Alpha. I don't know. My favorite Alpha is probably the pitch build we got. I love early Stitch and Green, or Stack Town as it was called. It's just such a nice, gloomy, dark theme. I'm not like saying dark and like bloody, but it was very sad. It's just like a sad town, which I'm pretty sure was like improvised throughout the later alphas. And I'm pretty sure there's a line from one of the people saying like, this sad looking town or whatever. Oh, you liked, yeah. See, Tiki Manglewood was cool, but my main problem with it, okay, is not the theme itself, it's Jacob. I know, the guy I glazed all the time and lick his bottom of his feet, and he's my profile picture on my Discord. I don't think this Jacob here really fit in well with the other characters. My personal opinion. But the theme is cool. I think they could have just replaced Jacob with a different character if they really wanted to go that route, but no. Just cut the entire Tiki theme. Are we serious? That theme was pretty cool, gotta admit. I mean, I'm fine if Jacob stayed. I love Jacob, so I don't care. But, yeah, I'm just like a little disappointed. Apparently this is from the Carnivalius Bazaar theme, or Spiv build, or Max Marshall build, whatever you want to call it. So I thought that was interesting. Spiv build, or Max Marshall build, I call it, was... Wish there was a boss for... Wish there was a boss for it, considering we never got... Considering we got the Ziggurat boss from the alpha. Yeah. Oh, for Tiki Manglewood? Was there no boss for Tiki Manglewood? Is that what you're saying? I'm not the smartest guy in the shed. I don't think there was. You're probably right. I mean, it's probably just because they never finished the Tiki Manglewood or Alice in the Alpha 1 and 2 we had. I don't know. I think in Alpha 2 they actually started developing the Hollywood Manglewood. Yeah. If my best guess to be would be like a stone statue possessed by Newton's ding dong or whatever. Because you know the pimples everywhere. You have to kill the blast ball or pumpinator in the World Hub. Also, apparently the Ziggurat isn't always supposed to be snowy, which I would have liked more if it wasn't snowy. But we already have a snowy theme in the wilderness, so. But also, is it just me who noticed that certain items in WP3 have broken IDs like this? You get a bubble, you use it, it's basic metal. When you try to use it, it's a hat. What? If I just click X on it, it works fine, but still, it's a little annoying because I can't add it to the Jacob's Well category here because it's from that theme and the toolkit files or game files. So, yeah. Oh yeah, the frogs. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I'll like thanks LVP3. Yeah, we just love how broken this game is. It's a great game. I think these are also broken. No, nothing else is broken. What is it? There's a few broken items here. I have to find them though. I think mostly for Bunker Lagoon they're broken. Yeah, so can I use that? I'll put hat again. Okay. I know that these pipes here are broken. See, basic wood. Still get a curved pipe though. Basic wood. Curved pipe. Okay. Fine. A curved pipe. I'm pretty sure how the game works is they use IDs, and I'm pretty sure they messed up and they gave all these objects the same ID or something. So the game thinks they're all curved pipes if you use the if you use this button here. But if you just do that, it also works normally. But still, very weird. I wonder what other areas besides Japanese Manglewood and Sacktown would have been. I think apparently there's like levels in the pitch build that were from the Ziggurat around the White Wolf era. I don't know if there's like reference to levels or actual levels. I mean, there's files for Carnivalius Bazaar, and Skyboro. Do you think there were themes like during that time, or do you think there's just leftover assets from them not properly gutting out the, you know, the files? Because I know the files got gutted out for the pitch. What is there actually stuff for that? I don't know about the Ziggurat. I heard someone in the Magic server say there's levels from around the Ziggurat levels in the pitch build from around the White Wolf era. I don't know if again physical levels or references to levels. If physical levels, I am going to get my bare hands and stick my hand into the digital blood to find those levels. I will do it. I need any White Wolf era stuff I can get on. I am like a hungry piranha. I really would like to see those though. Also, I know Nanopod was probably around in the White Wolf era to a degree. I'm watching your stream on my phone this time. Oh, nice. I think Seely's also watching on his phone, maybe. Wait, let me read that because it's like cut off my thing. I think some point, Skyboro and Carnivalius Bazaar may have been themes at some point, but I'm not sure that's true. So they were themes in the Max Marshall build, but during the White Wolf era, they probably weren't. I heard someone in the Magisphere server say that Carnivalius Bazaar was a theme auto till Alpha 1 or with a pitch build. Don't know how true that is. I don't really believe it. Carnivalius Bazaar got cut from I know fairly early on as far as the development of the game. Which LittleDeadPlanet 3 has been developed since at least 2011, I heard. Like, for example, the earliest asset ever made for the third game is this lamp, which somehow made it into the final game. Yeah, this is from 2011 or 2012 or something. This lamp is old. It's the oldest asset we know in all the alphas and in final. It's just like used in, yeah, just in general. It's oldest. Again, I am very surprised this somehow made it all the way to the freaking final game. Are we serious? Everything else like in Japanese, Manglewood, Tiki Manglewood, the unused themes, Carnival's Bazaar, with a gas lamp made it to the final game? So sad. I know the Dimensional Doorways levels in the music Excrement Swamp Thing used to be a bit of Carnival's Bazaar stuff, I think. Yeah, it is. From I know of, and I think in fact checked it, yeah. From 2011 or 12. It's the oldest asset just in LittleDeadPlanet 3 ever made. From what we know of. Carnival's Bazaar, if you're wondering, if you don't know what it is, it's like a meat theme kind of, with like brass pipes and stuff. Yeah, that's insane, yeah. I'm gonna get some water. I'm thirsty. I have like cold, so my throat's all itchy and dry. But yeah, Carnival's Bazaar is very interesting. I'm gonna be for real here. I would rather have the Max Marshall build be found or the Spiv build be found before the White Wolf era, because the Max Marshall theme or Spiv build is very, very interesting. Like, that build is insanely stylized. I know a lot of people who say like the Spiv build, you know, looks super cool and whatever. I have the unused blue dragonfly. That's from the Jacob's Well theme, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know if it'll work on PS4. Yeah. I think if you send me it, I can have someone or myself just turn it into a PS4 asset so my game can register it properly. Because let me show you one thing right here, okay? See, these are my two Frankenstein test dummies that failed miserably. What I did wrong here is that these are PS3 formats. So when you try to use it, it doesn't work. There loads forever, or if you use the other one here, okay, if we get lucky, it's white. So something similar might happen. So that's a PS3 format in PS4. It doesn't work. It's very sad. Which theme should we play? We're gonna do a vote here. Bunkum Lagoon, the Ziggurat, or Manglewood? Mango. I'm using the Cheetahnator, so we're gonna see. I'm thinking the Ziggurat. The Ziggurat's my favorite theme, along with Bunkum Lagoon. I think my least favorite theme, ironically, is Manglewood. It just isn't my vibe. That's not how LittleDeadPlanet works. They don't use that type of UV or texture file. Not texture. They don't use that type of texture stuff. Minecraft does though. Yes, I have a lot of times actually. My older things that have sadly been gone, just lost to time, as it never got backed up or whatever reason. We had like a bunch of cutscenes. Like, I made a bunch of little short films that were pretty funny. I love diner level Manglewood and the Manglewood, but everything else. I hate Marlon Random. Not because he replaced Jacob, because he looks freaking hideous. He's ugly. Terrific. Absolutely terrific. Absolutely hate Marlon Random. I burn him to the ground with my bare hands. Turn his film straight into a blanket. If you can't tell, I'm very violent against.
You must stop Newton quickly. I am beginning to run out of ideas for clever tortures.
So speaking of Bunkum here for a minute. Bunkum Lagoon, I like a lot. It's cool, mystical. Early Bunkum Lagoon, also pretty mystical. Are you serious? I killed him. He should not be here anymore. Also, when my PS4 crashed, my data got corrupted. So we're gonna see the experiences of corrupted LittleDeadPlanet. Why does this happen every stream? Are you serious? I'm just using the Cheetahnator to cheat around. That's what I do. I am the cheat man. Cheetahnator.
Give Newton a royal pain in the backside.
Wait, can you use that to get like a platinum even? No, because online stuff. But everything else, yeah, probably. I mean, for story mode platinum related stuff, yeah. Are we serious? Xbox? Where's the swoop thing with the swoop changer? Isn't it usually up here? Oh, I think Pinky Butterflies is blocking it. Yeah, she is. Is she supposed to be up here? I think she is. Let me switch that. I'm pretty sure Jacob's Well is supposed to be similar to this, or the early Bunkum Lagoon is just 95% sure pretty much directly based off early Jacob's Well, or just Jacob's Well. Which is not the same as Manglewood. Japanese Manglewood and Jacob's Well, not the same. Jacob's Well, not related. Drill that into your skull.
Go to Newton's lair and punish him with the fury of 1,000 royal fly swatters. Pow, pow, pow.
I don't like Pinky Butterfly as her model horrific. What even is Jacob's Well? It's like an ocean aquarium mystical theme. Similar to Bunkum Lagoon here. A little. I know some assets like this is from Jacob's Well. Made into Bunkum Lagoon. Also, if you go in the alpha and go by theme, all the Jacob's Well stuff is moved into the Bunkum Lagoon category, so they were probably going to be very similar. Or they probably were fairly similar. So it's like an oceanic aquarium thing, pretty much. That's the gist. There's not a lot in the world here, but I'll tell you a funny glitch. If I grab this, that will happen. I just love breaking the game. Also, there's another one where if I like grab something while moving backwards, I just move hundreds of layers back. Am I just invisible now? I can't open my pop. Like my pop doesn't appear on my screen. What have I done? Oh, I popped him back into existence. Or well, I was. Oh.
You must.
There. For Jacob's Well, no, I don't think there's any concept art, sadly. Just like assets we have. I think there's a little bit of footage. Actually, no, Jacob's Well I think was cut even during the speed build. Maybe. I think it might have been in the White Wolf era though. I know assets for it were at least, so. Oh, I have like water in my nose. I'm cold, it's just my nose burn. My throat. I don't think this is supposed to be like that, right? Yeah, my save's definitely corrupted. Wait, what does that say? I have to read that. Oh my god. I think there's a Gonder character beneath the hub. I swear I saw it once. Gonder? Gonder. I don't know what the heck that. Am I reading that right? Gondoler. Gondoler. I don't know. I suck at English. Anyways, let's just get. Wait, in the Bunkum Lagoon map on the bottom here? I can explore it. No, I die. Okay. Okay, I get it. Oh, I made it below the death zone. I can't move very fast here if you can't tell. Really speedy. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Why is she on the bottom of the map? Let me check where her shop is. I always feel like the characters in Vita are beyond ugly and creepy. I love Vita, so you disrespecting Vita like that earns you an instant death penalty.
Great job.
So here
That
she
is an
is.
air jouster to be
blow her.
proud of.
Oh, white screen. Or white blob. There's actually a lot of white blobs in test areas in the world hubs. Yeah, see. Oh, my camera stops here. I love Vita. It's also, I mean, the reason why it's so creepy is because, I think the reason why Vita is so creepy is because it's made by the same people who made the freaking Little Nightmares game. So, yeah. Again, I love Vita because how dark it is. That game is so dark. Like, it's the most disturbing dark game, and like for a LittleDeadPlanet game I've ever played, and that's why I love it. That's why I love early Manglewood. It's dark and gloomy, like my brain. Or, I don't know, something like that. Where's my water? Here's my water. I love water, people. I actually haven't played it, I'm gonna be real. I haven't played Little Nightmares. This might be like a hot take or two for some people maybe, but I don't like the lighting in the Bunkum Lagoon like thing. Alpha Ziggurat or Final Ziggurat? Hard decision because I don't know what Alpha Ziggurat was supposed to be like. I know there was a town world hub taken over by Newton, but with like green background, that's all I know though. I don't know if it was similar to the one we have today or completely different. I know they probably still had broads and accents.
Action button. Pick a body and press the action button. Move the body around the workspace.
It was kind of random.
Stick.
Pretty different.
Then place
Do you have like something you can compare it to?
button.
I've only played the original Little Nightmares.
Exit
Huh.
the puppet
I've never played any of
using
them.
the back button. You're going to need wheels. Pick some from your goodies bag.
Oh, do you guys want to test out the streamer chat thing in a minute?
You can add accessories
Because some
too.
people I know are telling me
Also
to
add in
test it
your
out next
goodies
stream.
bag.
I'm
You
gonna see if I
have
can
to
do
put
that.
them on an attachment point too.
Do you even know what it was like in the first place? Or
A winner, I think. If you don't like what you built, pull that lever to poof it out of existence. There are more pieces to find out on the ramp.
my button isn't working. See that? Oh, wait forever. Yes, I do. The levels exist for it.
Perhaps a different
Wait, what?
configuration
Yes,
will
I
help
do. The levels exist for it. Am I reading that right? Yes, I do. The levels. Yes, I do. The levels exist for it. Let me break that down. My brain cells a little cuckoo, a little crazy. Wait, are you saying? I think you're saying like 3 different sentences at once, but they're all mashed together like a Frankenstein monster. Yes. Okay. I do the levels. Are you saying the levels for the Alpha Ziggurat for the pitch build exist? Is that what you're referring to, or am I just like fooling out my bum? I don't know. I mean Tiki Manglewood era version. Oh, okay. I like early Mangle. I think I like early Ziggurat World Hub more though, but I really like the idea of Newton taking over the town or whatever, or the Ziggurat, because it's a Ziggurat. Which is, I always thought was such a weird name because a Ziggurat is like a place where you worship the gods or whatever and do ceremonies. Like, it has this general shape of a Ziggurat, but it's not technically a Ziggurat. I meant, yes, I do know what they look like, the versions, or the levels for that. It just looks like a Ziggurat. Technically, it isn't a Ziggurat. I feel like they should have named it something else, but I guess the name of the temples is already talking, so maybe forever. See if this works. Probably won't, but I can try. Yeah, this is not. I need to add a motor on the front. I kind of forgot to do that. Whatever. I made it closer? Bruh. Are we serious? Xbox? Let's see.
Oh, back for
Let me
more
read that.
aircraft
off. I'm still working on my story and I'm using unused materials as new content. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Except I'm just doing Japanese Manglewood. Same, but different. Same, but different. But yeah, I hope, do you want to tell me? Or do you want to tell us a little? Or just lazy? Top secret? I don't know. I'd like to know a little bit about it though. I think it would be cool. Sackboy gets teleported to a different dimension and is searching a route back to Craftworld. So far, Sackboy's escaped the fortress, escaped the Madcap mansion, and saved the cub from a pack of bloodthirsty wolves. Yap about it, battle. I want to torture that stupid toggle thing. Oh, this person? I absolutely hate the model. So we're gonna do medieval forms of torture. So we're gonna do that. Henda is her name, I think. I don't know, we'll just call her Demon. Anyways, we're going to use medieval forms of torture to get rid of her physically. Wait, is there a way I could, like, crush her to death? Okay, I'm a little evil. And I'm gonna replace her with Jacob. Is that gonna break my game? I really hope not, but we're gonna find out. This is why I do this. I don't care about my game save data, okay? Oh, that fell off into the void of the world map. I'll fix this again. Use Brazel Bowl. Brazen Bowl? I think I'm actually a moron. We're using crusty metal. I'll do that one next. Just for the occasion, we're gonna burn her to death. We're gonna replace her again with Jacob. Or I can put a saddle on her and ride her around like a creepy doll. Or, I meant donkey. Where's the fire tweaker? Oh, am I allowed not to have the fire tweaker here? I can use a danger tweaker if that allows me. I thought the knight was a guy. Are you serious? That was the most zesty guy I've not seen. That was a woman when I first saw it. Pretty sure it is. Oh, yeah, I should do that. Let me see if I can find it though. I want to burn her alive, but maybe that's too violent for YouTube. I don't know. I mean, all my streams got copyrighted, but I don't monetize them anyway, so. Also, this lamp here is from the Carnivalius Bazaar theme, so that still survived. Is there really no fire hazard? Okay, where's my physics stuff? It should be here. Where is it? Am I blind? Okay, it's right there. This should be good enough, I think. I know one time I was doing this and my wormhole portal broke and I had to delete my save data or actually use a backup. But okay, so why did they remove the secret thing where you could kill the pop-up professors? Oh yeah, I know about that. I think it was cool, but I think it kind of ruined the immersion or something, so not sure though, but I don't really want to carry Leo Da Vinci. He's kind of Sigma. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry. Forgive me for my sins. He said a Gen Alpha word. Oh, let's see. Or slang. Yes! She's gone! I hated her. I think you did more. I think you hated her more than I did, honestly. Let's see. I just killed someone. I mean, feel great about it. Gee willikers. Why is my camera locked over there? Okay, we're going to choose tools. We're just adding Jacob. We're just gonna add a Jacob. I'm just adding Jacob. Hello, Jacob. Is that Jacob, guys? Holy giggity goo. Let's place him down. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't cause any technical issues with the level. I don't think it should. Alright. Oh, I don't have a grid on. It's fine, we don't really need it. Oh my god, guys, it's Jacob. Oh, I did it, I'm so Sigma. My bad, I sneezed again. Can I do the odd sock? I can't, I think, right? I have an idea. You know Rusk is a type of croissant, or not croissant, biscuit. Fun fact. Yes, look at this. Oh, this is so peak. My force save data though. I'm gonna get rid of these. Alright guys, we have Jacob. We replaced... Oh wait, that's part of the level. Okay, how do you guys feel about Jacob there? I think he looks magnificent. We'll see if this destroyed my level. It probably did. I just came back. Why is Jacob there? Oh, because I murdered the freaking annoying curator for this level, and I replaced her with Jacob and Rusk because they're peak Sigma. I said a gen alpha word. I know, scary. Okay, let's see if my level properly works, or I completely just broke my level. I don't think I did. That's a new high score for this playthrough. What? Let me see that. Oh, you said something. I don't see it. The only thing I like about the knight is that he has a red feather on his helmet, and red is one of my favorite colors, and black and cyan. Cyan, pink color. I think my favorite color is purple. Purple, as the youngsters say. I like purple. Deal with it. I know, scary. I don't have any robotic. Okay. So, we're gonna replace one of our wheels here with a glider thingy-bobber, and we're gonna replace it with the Gooner machine or whatever. I don't know. The anchor. And we're going to use this to fly far, far away. My sense of humor might be a little broken, but we're not going to talk about it. Are we serious? This is the most saddest machine I've ever created. It's so sad, in fact, I'm going to quit this. I hope B3 is more dead than my grandma. Okay. I'm quitting LPP3. I'm moving to LittleDeadPlanet 2. I just see the Chininator words in the front of my screen. Okay. We're here in the crate. I know your guys' worst nightmare. Ah, he's playing crate mode again. Anyways. Here's this thing I made in 5 minutes. It's a door that uses loose. I know, it's brilliant, it's brilliant. Thank you, thank you. Make 6'7" kid robot. What are you talking about? Was that, like, I know the 6'7" kid or whatever, the white rich kid. But I don't know what you mean by robot. Like an Xbot or something? Are we serious? Xbox? I like the Kobe Lane mechanism if that quenches your thirst for memes. Okay, we're gonna make an Xbox, people. I know, so scar you to your I don't know, I'm just kidding. You see, I think we deserve a Jacob next block because I glazed that guy. So, first things first, we need to get Jacob. You see, but it's the 6'7" kid. You need to leave. You need to outcast yourself to the next village or streamer. I don't want 6, 7 kids as my viewers. It's like a new low for me. Even for me, that's a new low. Okay. See, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make him float and levitate like Jeebus Christ. And he's gonna be floating in a minute. Now, he can float. You see, you've made the other people stop talking, Chiro. Not Chiro, wrong angry Spanish person. You made my viewers quiet, Cheeto. I sound so mean when I said that. My voice is garbage right now. We're gonna choose a pose, people. As, yeah. This works. And we're just gonna make the speed. Oh, is this good? How are we feeling, people? Cough sound effect. Is this good for the next part thing? I think this might be. And it's good enough. What are you doing to him? Lobotomization? Also, this stuff is from the Jacob's Well theme. If you're wondering, from that one I was talking about earlier, the ocean one. So. I thought it was notable. Same thing with this stuff. I'm just gonna place all the Jacob's Well stuff. A random bot would give me nightmares. I remember I made the thing called like God Jacob or whatever, and he had like magical aura powers and like could fly and explode stuff or something like that. Do I still have him? No, I don't. I lied. I also made a power up here. So you know the blast ball? I made something similar to that. I think it's actually inaccurate because I think the blast ball goes off when you trigger something, but this just goes off automatically. But you can only summon one at a time. I know, blasphemous. You can't summon 8,000 million of them to the point where your computer explodes or PlayStation. Let's test it out on this door here. So we're gonna place a door here. And so the way I made this thing work is I'm pretty sure it only affects things if it has a tag. Yeah. So we're gonna get a tag here. Oh, is it just that? That should work. Right. Okay, that works. So now you can do that, see? I think a way we can make this work better is if we use an Albert Einstein physics move and makes the bottom heavier so it doesn't wobble around. My voice sounds like a dying dog. Be quiet, people. Or myself. Do you think I could use this for like a level idea here? Like the idea of like blast ball metal doors. That's an idea, right? I'll say that. Let's see. Man. The wibbly wobbly wiggly wobbly. Oh, I got a message. What is this? I think I'm going to end stream. I am going to lay down like a human, but I have good news, people. Before between 6 and 8, so I got you there, people. I will probably be streaming before that time. So I'm gonna stop streaming. My throat's sore. I should stop talking. So thanks for watching, and remember, wait, message. And remember, never stop gooning to Jacob Fritz Fizzle the 30th. Goodbye. Bon voyage.